Scene. Aquí es Reggaetón Con La Gata.
I'm super excited because I'm talking here with my girl Celi, who honestly is like one of my day ones. We just have been kicking on the internet for, I don't know, as old as Reggaetón Con La Gata is.
True.
Esta muchacha tiene un tipo de comedia que honestamente me hace like cry my lashes off. I cannot. No, but she's brilliant, an amazing New Yorker who, in my opinion, just has like amazing hot takes, and I'm just here to shoot the shit with my girl. So, Celi, thank you so much for being here and chopping it up with me.
Hey, of course. Just so no one comes for me, I was raised in Florida. Yeah. I was raised in Florida and I moved to New York. I've been here for like 8 years, but my mom lived in the Bronx, so I feel like that counts. So I feel like I do have that, like, New York. That's where the humor comes from, I feel like, and my grandma. But yeah, happy to have you. Happy to be here. Happy to have you as a friend, rather, is what I meant to say.
I can't. Yes, mi amiga, I cannot. Absolutely. And I'm dying at the disclaimer because, yeah, New Yorkers really do be like,
yeah, I'm like, no,
you're not from here, you from Boston. I know that shit.
You are so right.
I know that shit very well. I lived in every borough. I've taken the T from the top of the A line to the bottom of the A line. I've lived in Far Rock, but New Yorkers will not let me own it. But it's okay. It's okay.
No, that's what I know when someone's hitting on me. They're like, where are you from? And I'm like, oh, Florida. And they're like, oh, but like, where do you stay? And I'm like, oh, like Washington Heights or whatever. They're like, oh, how long? Oh, you're a New Yorker. I'm like, don't lie to me. Don't gas me up. Don't give me that. Like, don't do it.
A New Yorker hates to see us coming. Nah, girl, I'm happy to shoot the shit with you. There's so much going on right now. We're like so como que socially inclined that I had to hit record, mi gente, for listening, because I'm like, wait, this is podcast worthy. So, not for nothing, just to pick back up on where we were talking about protests and just like, I guess I was questioning like if a lot of this is performative, and how much more I want out of what's going on right now, and how it's easy to say that, and it's like, why don't you do that yourself? And it's like, the truth of the matter is, I will not be MLK'd, and I say that respectfully because like, I will not be MLK'd. I will not be Malcolm X'd. I will not be. How many examples we got? I will not be Fred Hampton. Like, come on.
Yeah.
Like, let's be for real. I got a lot to say. I'm an educator. I think activists are the most brave people in the world. I question, what's going on right now, because one thing me and Celi did agree on is that there's a lot of media coverage. There's not really a narrative that's being built right now. I don't know.
I feel like exactly what you said, like you saying that you're not trying to be MLK'd. I think I was telling you earlier, like, do you ever get tired of feeling like you have to teach like white people specifically, or like both my parents are Cuban, but I'm a white Latina, like race and ethnicity be kicking everyone's ass daily. But at the end of the day, like, I know that I have a privilege as a white person where like, if me and you said the same thing, someone's going to say you said it differently just because whatever. That I totally get. But like, I feel like you bring up so many good points in terms of like protests and awareness. It's not just here. It's like, you've been super loud about Palestine, and you've been super loud about, LA. We're like, you're not even based in LA, just for two examples. So I don't know, people are in your business and stuff, and I feel like people go to you, like we were saying, that it's a safe space for them and us. Like, I hit you up all the time and I'm like, isn't this shit crazy? Like, did you see what this was? Like,
we're friends.
What do you think about this? Yeah.
We're friends. And I know
that's like a friend thing. Yeah.
I know, but like, you get it. Just for those who are listening, it's like, there's a difference between a friend hitting me up and it's like, yo, this shit's crazy, and then it's like, let's shoot the shit, versus someone. The thing is, some people hit me up for consoling. Oh my God. The world is crazy. Gata, what do we do? It's like, Gata, give me a hug. And it's like, have you thought that I might need a hug?
Has anyone hugged Gata?
You know what I mean? And I'm not saying that in like a needy sense. It's just that, hi, I'm a queer Black woman. 3 things that is like, everybody hates right now. And so yes, I've seen it. Yes, I'm hyper aware. Yes, it's devastating. Also, the other thing is, not for nothing, I was telling you this earlier, it's like people don't stop to think a lot of people are sending me this exact same shit. You know what I mean? Like it'll be like in a row. It'll be like 20 messages. Yo, tu viste? When Trump first election, when he started talking crazy, people were like, can you believe this? I'm like, I can. They're like, why? And I'm like, you don't listen to me when I speak. I don't know. Like, because it's like I've said it, the proof is in the pudding.
I was just gonna say, I was like, I don't know if you could even put this part. It's like, you know what you could do? Listen to the podcast.
I mean, tú sabes, Celi.
Anyway.
Es diferente, because you're the homie. You know what I mean?
Like, yeah. No, but just in general, like, I feel like even with friends, I feel the same way. It's like, why do I have to be the one to tell you guys that this is wrong?
Are you telling, like, white friends or, like...
Oh, yeah. Like, I feel like any of my... Not to be like I don't have white friends, but I feel like the white friends, like, that I do have are on the right side of every... like issue. For example, like all of my white Jewish friends from Florida, like South Florida, are pro-Palestine. Like they're not like they don't have like Zionist tendencies.
Which is why y'all are friends. I feel that.
Correct. You know what I mean? And I'm sure that like my black friends can say the same thing about me. You know what I mean? Like in certain like or other like I don't know. So I feel like less so now as an adult where it's like I don't have to do that anymore. Like I feel like the second Trump election by that point, like 2020 on, like the pandemic, George Floyd radicalized a lot of people. I don't know why it took so long, but just all of that. I was like, anyone who not didn't agree with me, but it's like, this isn't even about politics. This is about basic human rights at this point. Like, I'm deleting you. I remember I posted a meme that was from like Paul Blart Mall Cop, and it was like Eric Andre and Kevin James, like Paul Blart making out. And it was like the ugly girl I went to school with and cops, like propaganda. Like it was a joke, but it was true. Like it's like y'all are like sucking cop dick. One of my best friends from elementary school unfollowed me. I was like, good. Like, you know what I mean? Like that. So to answer that, I feel like thankfully, and it's a privilege also, I don't have to be teaching people anymore. And I don't, to your regard, have like I don't have followers that people go into my DMs when I post things about immigration or like ICE raids or anything like that, and they're like, I can't believe this is like, what do we do, girl? Like, it's just my friends being like, yeah, this is a fucked up world. I totally agree. So that's also a privilege. Yeah.
No, I feel that really hard. There's so many things that I'm like, yeah. I'm like, trying not to interrupt you. But like, yeah, I feel like, and that's kind of why it's funny because on the bright side, like I know a lot of my followers like love me, respect me. They've been down for the ride. Every time I get a win, like when I drop this podcast, they were like, "Oh, finally, you deserve." So like I know people are like emotionally invested. And so one thing I'm particularly proud of, and I know you love this post when I put it up, but I was like, I don't support all women. Some of these bitches are dumb. And like where I'm going with this is that a lot of people approach me like, Gata, you should have like 1 million followers. I'm like, I'm trying to cultivate a space of not dumb bitches. It's really hard.
Like it's actually okay that I don't have 1 million followers if the like 3 followers, not that you have me, my 3 followers that I have like, not agree, but it's not an echo chamber. Like I could also be the dumb bitch that y'all don't agree with sometimes, but there are some things that are just like, no, I don't agree with everybody. I don't agree with dumb people.
I just think there's levels to it, right? I literally did, so episode 10 is with Nino Augustine, and I know people are going to listen to the end, because the end of the episodes, I know you've listened to the podcast, Celi, so I've
actually listened to what was the last one you did? What is her name? Noemi?
Yeah. Oh, God bless you.
I watched it and I like, this is me just being like deep cuts. During the pandemic, there was this show on YouTube called, oh my God, it was Brava. And it takes place in like, but about the club. She's in it. I was like, I know her. Yeah. Anyway, keep going. So sorry. Episode 10.
No, she's epic. I love Noemi. Shout out to her. Episode 10 has Nino Augustine, and so if you heard the episode, you heard like the end of every episode I do like an analysis. So episode 10, my analysis is a little cooked, if I'm gonna say so myself, but I still feel like I got to the point. It's cooked in the sense that, Nino essentially, and shout out to him, We spoke on his artistry, how he slept on, how the industry plays with him, how people act like they don't see him, how people assign shit that they see in him to other people, which happens a lot in the industry.
Oh.
I happen to bring up Diddy, not for nothing. Of course, it's like, ¿qué te digo? Not for nothing. My point in bringing him up, I went to the point of like saying how I met him, right?
Okay.
I met Diddy. I interviewed Diddy. I hugged Diddy.
Celi honestly has me in stitches, mi gente. We'll be right back with more of this interview after these messages. Así que no se muevan.
But like, Pete, this was 3 weeks before he got arrested. Like, my girl, everybody was like, oh my God, this. And I was just looking at the TV like I had, like, I got chills. Like, it was a different.
No, I just was like.
it was different, okay? And my point in bringing this up, this is not for bochinches. My point is.
No.
In my la of that episode, I had brought up how, and my point is, I met him when he came. So he came in the room. We're in a press room. It was like different people from different pubs. And I was the only black girl there because Latin music is Latin music.
Yeah.
And he scanned the room when he walked in. He saw everyone. He saw me. I think he saw black man, black girl. And, of course, this is before I knew everything. So I was like, oh, lit. I see you, black man. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not thinking nothing more than that. And then, ¿qué te digo? The pause that he had when he looked at me, everybody then looked at me because then they were like,
oh God.
They were like, do they know each other? Because it was like, what was that? But black telepathy, it was giving, I see you, black girl. You know what I mean?
What you do anytime you walk into any party.
Right. So,
Like,
that was that. And getting to the point, sorry, I ramble a lot. But
no, girl, so do I. I was like,
I just like giving context so people like get the gist of shit. But
big Aries talking.
Yeah, big Aries. So, exactly. So, ¿qué te digo? We had an interview. That man was sweating. He was very nervous because you know me. I am a journalist. I'm not a fucking influencer. You're not gonna sit in a chair and I'm not gonna ask you like whatever. He had a billboard in Miami. This is in Miami. That was like, I want people to fuck to my music. And I was like, whoa, that's very like bold. And of course, this is pre-allegations. So like, I am a journalist. It's like, if you're bold enough to put that up, I'm bold enough
to talk about it.
So what's up? What did you mean by that? Like, what are we talking about? Where are we going with this? And he was sweating. He was literally sweating visibly. And mind you, there's footage out there of me and him sitting in chairs next to each other while I'm asking him this, and this man is sweating. And the vibe was like it was off, to be honest with you. And then the allegations come out. And and this is my exact point. Sorry, all that rambling just for this. But the allegations came out and I was like, this is fucking crazy. And I had said that to some people that I know mutually had this whole experience. And they were like, he can never catch a break. I was like, are you fucking shitting?
Why would he need to catch a break?
I was like, is that really what you're going to say to me right now? Like, are you that? And I was like, you know what? Going back to the point of I don't trust all women. Some of these bitches are dumb.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I'm going with that because it's like, and it's not just in the context of what was said to me. It's also in the context of like, how Nino is treated, how black people in general are treated, and to the bigger idea of like, just people just not being it, you know what I mean? And so going back to like this friend who unfollowed you, it's like, good, exactly as you said, good.
No, yeah, I don't care.
Like, people think shit's a joke as long as shit don't apply to them.
Yes.
I mean, like...
Yes, it's all fun, like... I don't know, like, it's all fun and games until what if something happened, literally for that Diddy example, like, just for that example, it's like, keep talking about Diddy, why not? It's all fun and games until what if it happened to you or your friend and you were there? Or, like, what if he made you uncomfortable? Now it's not, now it's an issue. In terms of, like, artist, like, Black artists specifically, like, Dino Augustine, like, Dana Lou, you, like, all of these people, like, why are these white kids doing way fucking less and getting top billing at, like, on DJ things that you learned in like your room, which valid, same, I can't DJ, whatever, but like these are people that are like actually putting work into like an artistry. It's not just playing a playlist or something, and then people are taking their mixes specifically and playing them. And I've noticed it as someone who knows like nothing and isn't in the industry. Like we see that stuff, you know, like I've heard, like, am I allowed to name drop?
Go off. This is
Okay, so I went to Daddy Yankee's, or not Daddy Yankee. I went to the Daddy Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. I went to Yankee Stadium in the Bronx.
I was gonna say, girl, what?
That's my joke. I pretend like I don't really watch sports. No, I don't watch sports. But like Yankee Stadium is Yankee Stadium. But I like to piss off people. So whenever we talk about Yankee Stadium, I'm like, yeah, Daddy Yankee Stadium, because he was a baseball player and he got shot, and then he couldn't play no more. So they built a stadium in New York to his name. And then people get mad because Yankees, I get it, whatever. It's like, anyway. So when I was at Daddy Yankee Stadium for Bad Bunny, Un Verano Sin Ti, the one that Romeo Santos came out at, iconic. Diplo, who is another white that has hella allegations about him, and we're just pretending like he doesn't. And there's like non-famous people, like people that go to the clubs that I go to and the bars that I go to and like live uptown that knows shit about him. There's people that like are famous women and stuff that have allegations towards him. Anyway, so top billing, Bad Bunny, biggest tour, whatever. Why that motherfucker play? I'm pretty sure it was, do you know Guadi? DJ Guadi?
Yes, of course.
I'm pretty sure it was his Aguanile mix. And I sat there and I remember being like, how does Diplo know Aguanile? Like, I get Major Lazer, but like, that's not him. Like, again, that's not him. You're just the face of it because you're a white guy. And then I was watching a podcast. I think I might have been watching Chente, who, again, is just another white Puerto Rican dude, but whatever. And someone mentioned how Diplo knows, like, all of these songs and stuff. I'm like, yeah, it's from, like, the Black people that he stole them from, or, like, Hispanic people or brown people, including the girls who put allegations on him that probably put him on that music. Like, it all comes back. Now I'm rambling, but just know that we know. We see it. We see it. We see it.
Yeah, so disclaimer, because I appreciate you putting, you know, we all know, shout out to Dana Lou, she's the homie. But that girl is a beast.
Oh, I know.
It can never be mentioned next to her in the DJ context, because esa mujer es una pionera. Esa mujer.
I love her.
Es otra fucking cosa. Esa mujer, ella la matatana, period. Like, house music and Dana Lou. And it's been funny because on a personal note, shout out to her. We've been she's been sending me like house music 101.
She's another one that I followed from like I know, not to cut you off, but you know how you were like, don't compare us. She's another one. I feel like Dana's always been very talented, but like all of these DJs that you've mentioned, it's like, I don't know all of them personally, but like I know their names. Like I see them, that like I'll go to their sets and be like, oh, they had a good set, follow. Like I had a good set. And then it's like you watch them from the beginning. So it's like, even if you don't think you're there now, what if in like a couple years someone's like, oh my God, Gata, da 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 da, and it's like, oh yeah, like I followed her, or like
I will get there, but give me 10 years, because baby, I'm in year 2.
No, anyway, back to Dana Lou.
Shout out to her, because she ain't new to this. She true to this, and she's a true artist and true producer and creative and curator. But I know, where I'm going with this is that no, like her contributions to house music and where she's headed, I like the culture can only be grateful, and don't even know what's about to smack them, like what she's about to smack us with. It is. I'm just laughing because I'm like, these are the best like episodes when people are like, they feel like they're on the phone with 2 people. Like, I love that.
No, I really was like, I'm gonna forget that it's for, like, not that I forget you're a journalist, but you like it. Not that this is an interview, but like you said, like podcasts where it just feels like a conversation. I'm like, damn, they really know their shit.
Yeah. Like, no, yeah, that's honestly one of the best feedback I ever got. I had a pod with Jenny, and they were like, I like it because I feel like I'm on the phone with y'all.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I don't know. It's also like in job interviews when it just like flows like that, you're like, this is gonna be good. This is gonna be nice.
Yeah. Okay, so we were giving flowers to Dana Lou. Celi, you went viral once.
Oh my God, yeah.
You went viral once, and you were talking about Mark Anthony. Girl, tell the story.
Okay, well, I said I've been dying for you to ask. For disclaimer, I am literally just Gata's pal. Like, I just be on the internet. I grew up on the internet. I was on LiveJournal. I like all of my friends are from the internet and in person, but whatever. So I tweet. I have like 2 followers, including Gata, who I followed literally because I like reggaeton and you posted good stuff and you have hot takes. I was like, same. Okay, so I tweet and I said, does anyone remember when Mark Anthony said that his dad, who is also a musician, right? Like his dad's also a musician, Mark Anthony's dad, I'm pretty sure. He said, like, son, we're ugly, but we're talented. And I was like, that's the definition of knowing your courtesy. Because, like, have you ever been out and there's mad people who, like, there's ugly dudes, but they can dance? Or like someone's like a little weird, but they're funny. Or like, okay, this date sucked, but he paid the whole, like, know your currency, know your currency. Mark Anthony's fans came out of the fucking woodwork, beloved. I didn't even tweet. I didn't add him, nothing. People were coming out being like, he never said this. People were like, I remember that. Other people were like, Mark Anthony's sexy as hell. Other people were like dragging him because he's so skinny. It was a mixed bag. But I didn't know his fans were on Twitter like that. This was like 2019. And that's happened to me also when I've mentioned Rosalia before because I accidentally
two different enclaves, but I feel you.
but you get me? I'm like, where are y'all coming from? But anyway, that's my claim to fame is saying that Mark Anthony was ugly but talented, which is objectively true. And does his talent not make him more attractive?
First of all, I can't stand you. Second of all, El Flaco. So there's different Mark Anthony's, right?
That part too.
Like, first of all, Mark Anthony, Man on Fire Mark Anthony, can get it. Like, are you kidding me? Like, are you kidding me?
Say no. I can say no.
Un papi chulo. Also, just in general, he just has like a sex appeal about him. I'm sorry.
He has a swag.
No. You called him ugly, Celi. You sit over there. It's my turn now. No, this man has a sex appeal about him that I can't explain. Like, I have never been in a room with this man. I've never met this man. I don't know this man. But I know if I've met this man, I'd be enamored. Like, de una. He has como que un je ne sais quoi that I can't explain. And I think purely that he's just a hot Puerto Rican papi. Like, I swear to God, that's all it is.
I was gonna say it's because he's New Rican. Like that's literally.
I swear to God, that's all it is. But and not for nothing, the tattoos. Like it really is doing him.
And what else? The talent. So he knows his currency.
Yes.
He played that up so hard. Like
he do. Not for nothing. We are not bad mouthing Mark Anthony. I love that man.
No, I love Mark Anthony. Mark Anthony could get it. Like
I know. I love this man down. Also, when I forget. I think I was in Miami like 2 years ago, and Mala had just came out. And
yeah.
I was like, yo, this man got Mala. This man got Miami on a payroll because I got in a taxi. I went into a bar. I went to the nightclub. I'm standing on the street, Mala everywhere. And then I'm leaving, and I started feeling like one of them people who were like, Latino spicy? Because I was like, bro, it's like, first of all, the song is giving I like it like that vibes.
Yes.
I'm Latin vibes, but the song is a good song. I'm not mouthing the song. God knows I be having that. If that song has 1 million streams, I gave it at least 500,000 streams.
Correct.
I love the song. I do. Where I'm going with this is that the music video took me out.
Is that the music video where he's like making out in the bathroom and stuff like that?
Yeah.
Okay, my mom plays it on repeat.
Warehouse, and like there's like girls and they're in math and there's like a weird choreography. I'm like, Mark, only you could have gotten away with this.
My mom's like, there's some scenes tan fuerte. And I was like, what do you mean? Like, it's just Mark Anthony in a warehouse getting like
seducing women. And I'm like, I don't know where this is going.
But it works for him. How does it work for him? And his fans stand 10 toes down for Mark Anthony. They said, give me the proof that his dad called him ugly. And I cited the article.
That's crazy that his dad even said that. But wait, my last comment on the video, it's giving red for passion. You're like, I don't know, it's so literal. It's so literal. But like, it works for him. Only he could have done it. And people would have been like, él es un artista. You know what I mean?
Yes. I see where you're going.
His brand, but like, I hate you. No, but girl, first of all, I don't know why they came for you. His dad said it, not you. Technically, you were phrasing. I don't know if you use quotes. It makes a big difference. I've learned.
I think I did.
Also, people just love arguing on the internet. It is what it is. And see, some of these artists behind these fan accounts. So like,
I would run my own fan account.
You know,
my Reggaeton hot take is I would run my own fan account.
And I wouldn't. I have so many Instagrams. God knows I need a volunteer, or like it's just not gonna happen.
You wear too many hats, Gata. You wear too many hats.
I'm tired, girl. And D, Rosalia, very different ballpark. Esa mujer, I mean, she's calmed down. And it's funny, by me saying calming down, all that means is that we just haven't seen her. That's what calm down means. She's been in hibernation mode. I feel J Balvin defrosting. He's been like making some. Sorry, is that not the right term? He's defrosting. He had
everything you're saying right now. I thought about yesterday, and I was like, I wonder. Keep going.
No, he's like, he's defrosting. Like he's defrosted. I've seen him. Like he had a birthday party recently, and I know. Sorry, making me laugh. He had like what was it, a performance recently, and I saw him in line for something in New York. I think it was during the Body Parade.
Oh yeah, didn't he have this? Does he have a new album out?
Oh, it's giving. It's giving. Yeah. It's giving announcement coming soon. Oh, unless he announced it. I don't know. I like his music. Everyone knows how I feel about him. It's no ill will or nothing. It's just that I don't know. I don't know.
I agree.
I'm not I'm not subscribed.
Yes.
I'm not subscribed. And so very different ballparks. The white people are defrosting.
I feel it's a recession indicator.
No,
this is my thoughts on like, because I also thought about it too. I was thinking about Rosalia. I was thinking about J Balvin. I was thinking about how Rosalia, when him and her, which objectively great song also, Con Altura, right? But didn't they win like best urban song with that?
Oh, girl, don't get me started on these categories.
Yes. Okay. Well, anyway, they won. Again, which goes back to the last thing we were talking about. Why did they win? And it's like, no one's mad that you won the song. Like, we know all of these, like, awards or payola and stuff. But why did you go up and accept it wearing grills?
Are you talking about the Afro-Latino award?
Yes. Sorry. Yes. That was J Balvin, right?
I'm like, urban makes sense. He sings.
I'm pretty sure. I feel like they won a Grammy for that song, too, though. And I remember being like, why did Rosalia go up wearing grills?
Because that's what she do, girl.
Correct. And that's what I thought you meant when you were like, she calmed down. I was like, you mean we just like haven't? See, like, no one's mad that you like put like flamenco influence in like reggaeton. That's been done. Like, we've been.
It's not even. So for me, it's not even that. For me, it's that. It's like. It's the costuming. It'll always go down to the costuming. And I guess part of the it's not that I'm calm. It's not that I'm forgiving. It's not that I even care. I'll be honest with you. I'm so plugged out. I love that for me. It's giving healed. It's giving.
Yeah, it's giving boundaries. It's giving boundaries.
My life. It's giving living my life. It's giving. I got actual shit to do. But no. It always goes down to it's the costuming for me that always bothers me. And I guess the reason why it's not that I've been turning a blind eye. I'm just kind of like I just can't consume all my time with this. But for me, who's honestly done the costuming in a way worse way is Nati Peluso. Nati Peluso, to me, was like her mannerisms were giving, this is what hip hop looked like.
Yeah.
So let me do this. And it's
the
like
one that she went to the song with Tokisha? Well, any other, all of her old ones, but most recently, yeah.
I'm talking her colors performance. They really gave that bitch a mic and said, perform your thing, be great. And it's like, and she was like, that to the hip hopper. And like this bitch was really wearing grills. Mm-hmm. It was the mannerisms.
I know it was a caricature. She was like, we knew what she was doing, and we knew what she thought she was doing. As someone who went and saw her in concert recently, I feel so bad.
Pause. You spent money and you saw a concert?
I did. And I was like, let me stand 10
toes down. Research? I'm confused.
It was research. It was research.
Okay.
She's very talented, and it makes me sad that she thought she had to do that. And I'm not like giving her a pass because like I agree. Like what?
No, I agree with you.
But it's like, why did you think you had to like go? You can be a white rapper without.
I'm so glad you said that because I know that there's some dumbass listening right now who's gonna be like, okay, it's Gata saying that they can't rap. And it's like, no, you can rap. Y yo sé que rapeando viene con algún actitud, con algún
Paul Wall
tiraje.
is the
But that's
classic
not what I'm
example.
talking about. What I'm talking about is literally saying that's what they do. Like her inspo is very Hurricane G coded, which is like a black woman. It's like to negate that is just to be freaking blind and just to be obtuse. With that said, I'm so glad you said that. I'm so glad you went for research. You braver than me. But
My
no,
friend really wanted to go, like, and also, sorry, I keep cutting you off again.
got
I
it.
keep forgetting that we're like friends.
Got it. I love it. I welcome it.
But I went with my friend. I was like, yeah, of course I'll go. I'm very much one of those people. I'm gonna go to whatever. But I have always said the same thing you said. Like, why did she do that on the Colors? Like, being hip hop hippa. Like, she's being a character of what she thinks like a black rapper is. Like you said. Like, and there's direct. Anyway, keep going.
No, absolutely. And I'm so glad you spoke on that. This is what if anyone's gonna take away anything from this conversation, it's everything we said before, but also in this part, it's this, right? The fact that she didn't have to do any of that. None of these people have to do any of this. But what happens in that music is that it's almost like a rite of passage. It's almost like and I even said this recently because Karol G dropped the song Latina Forever. And oh my DMs, I'm so tired. Like I know people trust me. I know, and I know people look to me, but like also I'm like PSA. Some fucked up shit happens. Don't look to think what has Gata going to say. I've said 15 times out of 10, the chances are I've said it already. So like mi amor sote. Like think of the category, think of the instance. I'm gonna make a chart at this point. I'm gonna put it on my website. But it's like in terms of racism, I've said this. In terms of colorism, I've said this because I've said all the things. And honestly, I want a happy life, and I don't think I can do that casi repitiéndome. And also, as a black girl, I don't think I should. And for other black girls, I don't want that for us either. Like, I think that, and where I'm going with this is when she did that, an aspect of this, because having haters is one thing, right? I've been called a hater before, and I'm just like, you're just dumb. Because, like, I actually give her flowers where it's necessary. I'm on fucking Hulu calling her sexy because I feel like she is. Like, I'm buying what she's selling in that regard. The girl's hot. This is not even a question of that. But, you know, the exclusion, in my opinion, was conscious and was also an excellent marketing tactic. Black Rage is an excellent marketing tactic.
It worked for Miley Cyrus.
It works for everybody. It worked for her and the song. It worked for because even bad press is press. And I don't know because I'm not an A-lister. Like y'all got me there. I'm not an artist, right? A-list media professional, but not an artist. And so get that legal. I don't know if bad press is actually good press or if it's work. I don't know. I'm not in that world, say. And so, but what I do know is that happens. That happened with her. That happened with Nati. And at the end of the day, it got people talking, And so, and not for nothing, because this is honestly taking my energy, but not for nothing, Latinidad is so racist that it's like there are people dedicated to going en contra of a progressive argument. So if that is the rationale behind like why it works for them, then we all need to recognize that. And I implore us to like use our energy. We need a different process. I want to call timeout.
Yeah.
It's the way that, not for nothing in the same shade, but she did that. And I got so many emails talking about, Gata, do you want to comment? And I was like, I have a brand new show. Do you want to cover my show? Do you want to cover my show where I'm talking with people on mental health? I'm talking with Floyd Menord. Y'all are interested. Y'all are interested in knowing why Chilenos are making reggaeton. I got the answer for you. Y'all are interested in knowing what Colombians' importance is in reggaeton. The actual part is I spoke to Colombians. Y'all love these alternative artists, weirdos, not for nothing. Are weirdos a good
Love
term?
the weirdos. We're all weirdos. Yeah.
And I'm speaking with them myself and I'm asking them, how do they take care of themselves? Como right now se cuida right now. And that's, hasta ella dijo que es una pregunta muy cabrona. And you want to ask me about this song?
You want to ask me how I feel about some girl being goofy on a Colors performance? Like, at the end of the day, and it's like, I love that you pointed out, like, is all press good press, but specifically, and I'm just like, not to speak for Black people, but on the white people side, would Black people know who Nancy Pelosi, Nancy Peluso is? Oh, I stay calling her the wrong name.
Yo,
Would people know who she was at the time? Maybe now, I don't know, but at the time, would anyone give a fuck who she was if she didn't act stupid? If she didn't like think she had to put on this performance? Like, no one would have talked to her or about her at all. That's why they're coming at you to comment. It's like, I'm not using my space and my space being you. Like, why would you use your space and your platform? Like, you're already posting to like your parties, you're posting your podcast, you're posting your educational stuff, you're posting shit out of like the low-key, like the kindness of your own heart, or just being a like someone who wants to speak out about everything. Like, it's been Trump, it's been protests during the pandemic for George Floyd, it's been Palestine. It's like, it's not just one thing. And on top of that, also goofy reggaeton shit. Like, no, I don't want to talk about her. Like, not her specifically. Also, sorry, I'm like no mal de ojo to her, but like that was fucked up. Like,
yeah. It's giving mammying, it's giving people not really taking it seriously, and not for nothing, and I said it publicly, it's like, how often are we gonna do this? Are we gonna do this forever? Is this my life? Like, they're gonna do shit and people gonna look for me? No. I want my headlines. This is the only thing I'm interested in right
it's
now.
that part. And also, like, I don't know, I feel you're not the only person who knows things. Like, all of these people, and this is okay, sorry.
Yeah,
Like,
no, it's not that, because I agree. But what I actually said to them was like, can you ask white Latinas?
I was just gonna say that's where I was gonna go with it. Like, you're
Go
not the
there,
only
go
person
there,
who
girl.
knows it. Okay,
Go there,
for example.
girl.
Okay.
Go there, girl.
As a white Latina, I have Black friends, I have Indian friends, I have Filipino friends. I feel like I'm pretty culturally competent. I'm Cuban. That in itself, I have a completely different view of like things like immigration and stuff. My family came here. There was a law that we just like came here and we got on the land and we're good. Like, none of my parents have, no one in my family has ever been undocumented, like in the same way that other people are. So like, there's a privilege in that. Let's begin there just for like that. So why would people go, I don't know how to say it. Like, okay, I follow you, correct? And say I'm following you as like a casual fan, like someone that I go to, like I appreciate all the stuff you post, and so does my other friend who, regardless of the race, whatever. Why would they go directly to you, who they don't know and aren't like personal with or whatever, instead of like your colleague and friend who is like also white? Like, white people need to start talking more. Like, me specifically, I feel like that, like, there's giving space obviously to like Black people and Black women specifically, and just like anyone that isn't white, and like not taking up space from that, as I talk a lot. But then there's also like looking and being like, okay, but like, when can I talk? Like, when is it okay? Mood ring, for example. I went to the Puerto Rican Day Parade. There's a huge thing. Like, long story short, the cops came when they were playing bomba and like treated people like fucking animals, is what everyone keeps saying, because that's what happened. Everyone was on the sidewalk. There was traffic being blocked a little bit, but like not really. We got our Ubers, and there was like a fucking police raid, pretty much. Why would I expect the brown people and Black people that were at Mood Ring to talk to a cop for me specifically, when me as a white person, just off base, like before opening my mouth, I'm already going to be perceived differently walking into that police station, where someone might be like, actually, you could come in and sit, and they would ignore someone else by just assuming that like my name is like Sally Smith or something. You know, like, you like have the awareness to be like, if you imagine how tired you are. Like, I don't know how else to say that. It's just like you said, it's mammying. And I've had a friend literally tell me that before, where it's like, yes, we know all these things. It's like lived experience. And like, I'm happy to teach you in like a friend way, like how you and I were talking, where you were like, it's different when I talk to you about it, because like we have a relationship. But she's like, but yeah, at the end of the day, like, someone else can do it too. Like, that's what I kind of meant, where I'm like, do you ever get tired of teaching? Like,
Me? Are you asking me?
like, in general, like, do you ever just get tired of teaching people? Like, for shit like this, where it's like,
I love lecturing. I love the money in lecturing.
correct.
I am handsomely compensated.
As you should be.
Or else I don't open my mouth anymore. But there's that. I love teaching. I think teaching is who I am.
I think so too. And I think that might be why so many people like.
Yeah, so and I appreciate you. First of all, I'm so relieved about everything you said, but also I'm like,
For me, like, and what I'm saying,
I just can't
I
get
feel
why
like I
people
don't
don't.
want
Sorry, go for
that.
it.
I was like, I don't want it to come off to be like, and I'm the like the white savior that's gonna work. No, it's just like
No,
all
because
of
you're
us
not
have
coming off that way. It's just
all of us have
it's not
said
even
things.
coming off that way. It's just it's very relieving. It's refreshing, honestly, because it's like I, for grand part, can't get why a lot of people don't get that, but also it's because a lot of people don't interrogate their whiteness, and that's what it boils down to. And so, no, to answer your question, no, I'm not tired of educating. I have very strong boundaries. I do not interact past a certain point, and that point keeps getting shorter and shorter, closer and closer to me, with people who don't interrogate their whiteness. If you're not sitting there trying to figure out what your role in perpetuating harmful systems are, I don't want to talk to you. I'm not safe with you. Things can happen to me, and you'd be the person to call me dramatic, to say that I'm crazy, to say why can't Diddy catch a break? Like, you know what I mean? To say racism's not that bad, to treat shit like like when George Floyd was murdered, and we have to wrap up here because we really don't got much
Yeah, I
time.
know. I was like,
But when George Floyd was murdered, I wrote an op-ed for Remezcla. It changed
I
my
read it.
It catapulted my career, and it's because de un manera al otro, I was literally in the room. Everybody was panicking. Oh my God, we were called racist. What do we do? And it's like, even the response was not for nothing, and I respect my colleagues. It was just like, it's giving racism is a box on a checklist. Let's fix that. And it's like, bro, this is an ongoing issue. You have to treat it as such, or you'll constantly be put in this position. Today it's this, and tomorrow it'll be something else. And it's because you're not taking the actions. Right now, and I guess this is a lovely way to end this on, is that everybody now, influencers are like calling out artists or whoever the fuck loves to use Latinidad for their marketing and are saying things with ice raids. And I'm like, that's great and all, but like the problem is that this country has an issue with celebrity. This country this society has an issue with idolation, with idolatry. And so at the end of the day, they're calling them out now, but they're gonna do something to make up for it, and we'll be right back where we started. So instead of wasting energy acting outraged, why don't you uplift people who've been doing this? Like, not for nothing, this is when I'm supposed to get flowers. Like, this is when I'm supposed to get shout out.
Yes.
Like, not for nothing, and this is not I'm egotistical or narcissistic or loca. It's like, and even okay, I'll take myself out the equation. There's people who've been saying shit. But do you give them any attention? Do you uplift them? And not in a way that's like, uplift them because they're on the right. Just show them love. We, like, every day, this culture, and this is the last thing I'll say, this culture makes stupid people famous. Every day.
Oh, every single day.
Every day. And this.
But why not us?
And this is when. Literally, this is the moment to push people who are actually about shit. But they're too busy calling out Kim Kardashian as if she gives a fuck. As if she'll actually be affected. As if she won't bail out some other black kid from jail and everything will be forgotten. Which, don't get me wrong, that in that individual instance is fine, but systemically,
I agree. Everything.
That's an example. Like, I don't have nothing against Kim. Like, Kim is
no, not at all.
A white woman. You feel me? Like, even Nati Peluso, even Karol G, even all of these people, they're all just a white woman. You feel me?
Correct.
But collectively, this system, it's upheld by the nonsense that protects them. And it's like, I don't think there's any, I don't know. We need to switch tactics.
I know. I agree. I don't know what else to say. I agree. I stopped going to, I understand idolizing. Not that I understand it. I get where people are coming from, especially in music. Like, being like, oh yeah, this person gets me. Like, people being like, oh, Bad Bunny, like, he gets it. Like, he would hit this new album. Everyone canceled him one thing before. Now he's back. I told you the other time, I was like, no one came for him when he hasn't said shit about Palestine. He hasn't said shit in the pandemic.
Wake up.
Girl, nothing.
I haven't said nothing because I've gotten death threats by
I know. This is me. Selena, Mark Anthony's people come for me. I don't care. I love Bad Bunny. Like, I love that man. But what an idiot.
I do too.
I'm sorry, but my point with that is...
I know, I'm just saying for those who are listening, because
yeah,
where I hate him, and I'm just like, do you know what I'm playing?
No, I don't hate him, but I'm at the point in my life and have enough cognitive dissonance where I'm not going to go to ultimately, like... I'm not going to go to a non-Black person for Black, like viewpoints and, like, try to understand, but at the same time, I know enough boundaries to not go to people that I don't know and put that sort of, like, trauma or, like, burden of now you being like, well, now I gotta teach this other kid what is correct in the world and what human rights are. But I don't know, like, for me, at the end of the day, it's kind of what you said, where it's like, am I surprised that Nati Peluso acted goofy? Am I surprised Bad Bunny acts goofy? Am I surprised Karol G acts goofy? No, because they're just these people that I don't have an expertise in this. Why would I go to them over an actual journalist? You know what I mean? Like, to give you flowers, why would I go to them for these over an actual journalist? Not saying that there are artists that don't have very good stances or very good, like, speak eloquently and have, like, opinions and stuff, but it's just like, girl, come on, like...
I'm glad you said that, because I've actually said out loud on more than one occasion, I actually don't want to hear Karol G talk about race. I don't like it. The idea gives me a little seizure. Like, I don't.
She doesn't get it. Again, like I said,
race. But what she can do, what any artist, taking her out of the equation, because I swear people may think I'm obsessed.
Yeah, no.
I won't say her name for the rest of my season, because I swear to God, it's really not about her, like, and bashing her or nothing. Like, honestly, la felicito.
Same. I think she's doing great.
Happy for her being the biggest reggaeton. Like, I'm not a hater, but my point is, she doesn't need to say shit. Like, pass the mic. Like, hey, you don't pass the mic. You don't give out that heavy. Like, it, like, and it don't, like, pass the mic. Like, it don't gotta be me, boo. Like, it don't gotta be you. It don't gotta be me. But it gotta be somebody. You feel me? Like, you have power with your mic. Use it. You know, it doesn't need to come from you. People will, and this is the thing. If she did that, I promise you, I'll become a stan. I promise you. Because
I have, again, with my tweets, I've said I have one-sided beef for no reason with her. No reason, just, like, me being goofy. Again, like, let's go back to me. I make jokes all the time. I liked her last album, and I was like, you know what? I take it back. And now I'm back, so I'm just like, never mind. So every day someone can do something to win me back. Like,
absolutely. Celi, we could keep talking, God knows. We really gotta end it here. Thank you so much for joining with me. Like, this has been a key.
No, it really has. Thank you so much. I love you so much. I wish, like, here are your flowers now. Me giving you your flowers. I don't know. Like, I know we keep saying, like, everyone comes to you and it's like, and, like, you appreciate it where you're like, what do we do? But that's just a testament to, like, you as a person. I feel like all of these people, maybe they wouldn't have been on the same page and, like, be aware of any of these situations going on in the world, like, all of them, every single one that we've talked about. So
I appreciate you, girl.
With great power comes, heavy is the cross, or whatever it is, you know.
Yeah, whatever that shit is.
Right. Well, I love you so much.
Mi gente, un gata, Reggaeton Con La Gata, with Celi. Hasta la próxima. Chao. Gente linda, soy Gato, ahorita favorita, estamos en Reggaeton Con La Gata. There's a bonus episode where I am passing the mic to Celi, an amazing creative and just, like, consumer of culture in New York, who's also a good friend of mine, who I am just passing the mic to. I'm interested in knowing what it is that she gotta say. Celi, take it away. Dale pa' allá.
Hey, thanks for having me. I think what I just want to say is I want to see new things in reggaeton. I feel like I keep making jokes that there's, like, recession indicators, and I feel like I love Latin trap. We're going back to it. I feel we're going back to everything sounding like pop again. But I want to see, like, we talked about house music outside of this. There's hella people doing house music. There's little influences of, like, pop, Afrobeats, and reggaeton. I want to see all of that. So as much as I love the Reggaeton de la Mata and, like, the old school stuff, I want to see influences of outside culture, be it like New York, Jersey, Chile, we talked about. So that's my hot take. That's what I want to say, I think.
It's your space, so I'm gonna be very limited. I do feel like there are a lot of exciting things going on right now, and I'll let you. Mi amorzote, what else you got?
I don't know, you left me speechless with that one, baby. Now I have nothing to say. Now we've been talking. Let's see. So I want to see more things in reggaeton. I want reggaeton to be more like inclusive, I feel, which, you know, beating a dead horse with that one, but I'm tired of seeing the same stuff. I'm tired of seeing, I love the old heads. I love Wisin y Yandel. I love all these people, but I want people to step down and like, I want the weirdos to kind of take over, like the alt kids to take over.
I feel like they are though.
Yeah.
I feel like, you know, I will not go on record as calling Wisin and that old heads. We love them, pero no, they have their prodigies. Actually, you know, like a lot of them have labels and they have like a lot of artists signed to their labels. Just so that's clear. So like, you know, I actually saw recently Jody re-signed, well, not re, he signed to La Base of Wisin, so now he's with them or whatever. So I'm excited for that because Jody is a gem. And there's like a lot of new casts that are signed on there. Like I could name, for instance, DJ Blast, Nesty has like, you know, Mente Maestra, like a whole bunch of artists and producers underneath him. There's a lot of exciting stuff going on.
I feel like it's the next generation of all of us have such a mix of different music that we listen to growing up that I want to see how people create that in their own space. Like, how are you using that you used to listen to like Blink 182 when you were younger in music now? Or like, how are you taking that you used to listen to like straight classical music, or that you only listen to like soca when you're younger, but you also are a reggaetonero or something? So I'd be interested to see that. That's what I want.
And who's exciting you?
Who's exciting me? We talked it before. Dana Lou excites me. She's not reggaeton, she's house. She's a New York artist. Matt Lewis from Puerto Rico is exciting me. I know he's on a song with right now. I listened to like 2 of his songs and then just kept going. We talked about Nino Agustin. I don't know. I feel like a lot of like local DJs slash producers and artists I am getting inspired by, because it's nice to see kind of like starting from going to see people at a club and like seeing them do mixes and then turning it into their own mix and you hearing it out, or like you see them working with someone else, or like I can think of one example specifically, but it's not reggaeton, but DJ Milan, or DJ Miss Milan, she was just like a local DJ and she hit up Doechii and that's her DJ now. Like that's crazy to see. So it's like I see that for like other people and everyone I mentioned. So it's like I'm excited to see that. And that's what I'm excited for. Like I'm excited to see where these people go. Not that they have to work under a separate artist or anything like that, but I'm excited to see like that. Like to be like, oh, I saw them at SNS once. Like my hot take is that I don't think that Osuna's fall from grace had anything to do with his music changing. I don't think it had anything to do with people switching over to other artists. I think it had a lot to do with him being linked to the murder of the reggaetonero Kevin Fred. but I don't think it had I don't think it had anything to do with him being linked as potentially being a murderer, but that he was in a gay sex tape. And I think it has a lot to do with machismo. I think it has a lot to do with homophobia. That's my hot take. I don't know how else to say it. I just think
you said it perfectly. You said it perfectly.
I don't think it has anything to do with the music that he was putting out, how he is as a person. I just think it has a lot to do with machismo and homophobia at the end of the day.
And we can go off on that. For those of y'all listening, yes, my friend is very nervous right now. We don't for people to come for her. I got you, I got her, I got us. No, pero I love the point that you brought up. And I'm so glad you brought this up because this is something that I had to say to myself. It's like, look, being a murderer, like allegedly, right? Let's go there. Nobody sue me. Allegedly, that sort of accusation, crazy. But people didn't care about that. I super agree with you. It was the idea that like you were linked to like a queer, like a gay man. It's like that really was their line in the sand. And then, you know, not for nothing, I had to mourn, you know, with full respect to that. With that said, I had to mourn because from one moment to the next, it was like a black reggaetonero was at the forefront. And I'm like, I haven't felt this since like Don Omar dropped Dale Don.
Yeah.
The Kings and, you know, since his era, like in the 2000s, I haven't felt that. We have this in a contemporary way. There's all these other cats, but he tenía un flow, un piquete, un sasso that everybody was like buying into. Dile que tú me quieres. There was American people who were singing that shit.
Girl.
So like, I had to mourn because it went from that black man over with like these locks. You know what I mean? He of course tokenized his eyes, but like these locks, right? And a super like black look to like, not for nothing, Bad Bunny coming out the woodwork like, I love all the gay people. And I was like, that's great. But hold on, wait, pause. Everybody's like, yes, yay, finally. And I get it. There was like a void to be filled. But at the same time, it was like, I had to mourn because it was like from one month to the next, no melanin. I don't know, like, no melanin.
Like we talked about it, it's hard, like, obviously, like, I don't know if I can speak on it, but it's very pointed. Like you said, like, there hasn't been someone like that since Tego, since Don Omar, but we're so quick to let like Bad Bunny kind of fake it, like fake the funk that he's like might be part of the LGBTQ. Maybe he is, who knows? But like, I don't know. That's my hot take. I just think it's very pointed and it's very sad.
It is very pointed. It is very sad. Machismo I would say in a general sense, in reggaeton, it has gotten better. You know, if I had to...
Oh, yeah.
If I, you know, think about the past and now, I mean, reggaeton, let's be real. Reggaeton is based off of Dembow. Dembow is like a homophobic ass song.
Correct. Yes.
The proof is in the pudding. It's in the roots. It's in the DNA. That doesn't give an excuse. Also, perreo queer people have always been around, you know, as long as this music has been around. Ashley had an amazing interview. Shout out to Inaru. Nadia, who is an amazing activist of Sombría Queer Puerto Rico. And we were like talking about like our first queer experiences, you know, with reggaeton. And it's like, we always been around, whether we've been accepted or not is a different thing, but we've been out here. So anyway, my point is, super agree, love your point. This is supposed to be your time. I'm not supposed to be talking. I know you're nervous right now, so I got you.
I'm like, don't come for me, please. I just...
They won't, girl. But that really is all the time we have for Pass the Mic. Mi gente, this is Celi. Make sure to follow her.
Thanks. Love you, Gata.
Well, that's enough from me and from us. I want to hear from one of you. This is now Rapidito. Let's get into it.
Dime, gente linda. I am here with
Manny Ruiz.
What up, Manny? How you doing?
Good. Living good.
Good. Thank you for being here. Reggaeton Con La Gata, Rapidito. You're ready to answer some questions on reggaeton?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. First and foremost, like, how would you describe the reggaeton scene here in LA?
I mean, it's always been really vibrant in LA, right? I think reggaeton has always had a really big presence from like the early 2000s, and you know, whatever becomes hot nationally, like always has a stronghold here in LA.
It's just different. It's different from New York.
It is, yeah.
Yeah. And so, in which case, who are you listening to?
Ooh, right now, I mean, look, I'm a big fan of Fade, Bad Bunny, Eladio Carrion, Chris MJ. Like, there's just a whole bunch of up and coming artists right now that like are making the reggaeton scene like very diverse.
Okay, and who would you describe, if you had to, like your Mount Rushmore of reggaeton? Who's that?
So for me, definitely like Daddy Yankee, Don Omar are up there. Arcángel is always somebody that like I've always been a really huge fan of. I think nowadays, because of like the influence that Bad Bunny has had in the culture, I think that he's probably gonna be up there. If he's not right now, and a fifth, that's tough for me. You know what? I'm gonna throw Nicky Jam into the mix just because of his longevity.
I'm gonna say you, and I'm gonna say suggest a woman. Who is the woman that be on it?
I mean, you gotta go with Evie. Like she's like the OG pioneer of women in reggaeton, so I gotta give her flowers.
Word up. Thank you. And so you touched on Arcángel a bit more. Tell me about that. Like, who is Arcángel for you and why?
I mean, Arcángel has a special place for me because, he's that kind of connection between like the old school reggaetoneros and the new school. I feel like that period between like 2008 and 2012 when reggaeton kind of had its like going through a lower trough, he was one of those few artists that was carrying the genre on his back. And so, I felt like he carried a lot of those years and was a big influence for like all these reggaetoneros that came up now, like the Bad Bunnies of the world,
I mean, yeah, he definitely was Bad Bunny's mentor. I don't know if you knew that. Yeah. Okay, I love that. And so, dime, like, what is your hot take on reggaeton overall in general?
Well, my hot take is that I feel like the center of the reggaeton world is slowly moving away from Puerto Rico with all these new artists and like the influence they've had in recent years in the genre.
And what do you think that these newcomers need to do in order to like give that respect?
Well, yeah, I mean, they need to study the culture and the history of the music, right? And from its origins and what it meant to the streets and to the people. And like kind of the politics of reggaeton, as it came up. And understanding like the diaspora, right? Like this is music that is rich in culture and history and race. And so you gotta like really understand and educate yourself about it and pay homage to it in the best way that you can. And that's how you make this a much more vibrant kind of culture.
Thank you, Manny. Anything to add?
Nah, I mean, I'm excited to see, all these new artists coming up. I feel like there's a lot of new exciting things, stemming from reggaeton in general. And so like this Latino Afrobeats movement going on, like I really fuck with it. And like, I'm excited to see where it goes.
Thank you, Manny.
Yeah, no, thank you.
Y ahora para las flores. Reggaetón Con La Gata is an iHeartMedia production, co-executive produced by Nuria Net of Shake It Easy Media. Te quiero mucho. This episode is edited by Sebastian Payán. Te quiero mucho. Everybody, I love them today. Grace Gonzalez is my producer. Te quiero mucho. My music editor is Javi Vibes. Te quiero mucho. And shout out to my assistants, Naomi Acevedo and Kayla Eccleston. I am La Gata. I will see you right here next week on Reggaetón Con La Gata.